The pyramids of Egypt are among the most iconic and enigmatic structures in the world. These enormous tombs, built thousands of years ago, continue to fascinate archaeologists, historians, and the general public alike. One of the biggest mysteries surrounding the pyramids is how they were constructed. Despite decades of research, scholars still don't have a definitive answer to this question. However, one approach that has proved helpful in shedding light on the construction of the pyramids is the use of small-scale models. Over the years, researchers have built numerous small-scale models of the pyramids in an attempt to understand how they were built. These models range from simple, hand-built structures to complex, computer-generated simulations. Some of the earliest models were built in the 19th century by scholars such as Flinders Petrie and Jean-Pierre Houdin. These early models were crude by modern standards, but they helped to establish some of the basic principles of pyramid construction. More recently, researchers have built more sophisticated models using advanced computer modeling techniques. These models allow researchers to simulate the construction process in great detail, taking into account factors such as the weight and size of the stones, the angle of the ramps, and the force required to move the blocks. By running simulations with different variables, researchers can test various theories about the construction of the pyramids and see how they hold up under different conditions. For example, one of the most hotly debated questions about the construction of the pyramids is how the massive stone blocks were moved from the quarries to the construction site. Some scholars have argued that the blocks were transported on ramps, while others have suggested that they were moved using some kind of pulley system. By building and testing small-scale models, researchers have been able to demonstrate the feasibility of both theories and identify potential challenges. Another area where small-scale models have been useful is in studying the internal structure of the pyramids. While we know a great deal about the exterior of the pyramids, we still know relatively little about the interior. By building models of the internal chambers and corridors, researchers can test different hypotheses about the layout and design of the pyramids. Of course, small-scale models have their limitations. While they can provide valuable insights into the construction of the pyramids, they can never fully replicate the scale and complexity of the real thing. Ultimately, the only way to truly understand how the pyramids were built is to study the actual structures. Despite these limitations, small-scale models have played an important role in advancing our understanding of the pyramids. They have helped to test various theories about their construction, identify potential challenges, and provide new insights into the internal structure of these enigmatic structures. As technology continues to improve, it's likely that researchers will continue to build and refine these models, providing new insights into one of the most enduring mysteries of human history.